So everyone, now we are going to have a great discussion. The topic is going to be very simple. Government job versus private job. So this group is in favor of government job and this group is in favor of private jobs. So let's see how you are going to put your views. Remember one thing, you are the student of persona. And here the student don't get fear, they speak confidently. So are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Say loudly, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
That's the spirit. Let's begin. We start from you. What do you think?
Hello, my name is Shivani Dashore. I'm go with government jobs
Okay.
because as we saw a lot of layoffs happened, so there is no security in private jobs. So in government job there is a security of jobs. So
In the government job there is a security. In the private job there is no security. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with your point, but you know, there is no replacement in government job and people will never do their work with dignity. But in private jobs, they do not have any option. They always do their work. And if you have capacity and capability, then you are easy to work anywhere.
So you believe that private job is better than government job. Let's know what about the government job holders? Yes.
I think government job is better than private job because they provide us many facilities and they also provide luxury life and they provide us time to time salaries and so many things.
This is not like that. In private sector, we also have many facilities and salary on time to time.
Okay.
So how can you say that we can? So how can you say that?
Yes. How can you say that? That is the topic. That is the topic. Let's know what she's going to say.
According to me, government sector is better than private sector because we can see the pandemic time, the in private sectors, lots of people they lost their jobs, but we can see the government sector they don't lost their jobs, and
Yes.
government job is permanent and fixed and secure more than private sectors.
This is not like that.
No, you got your chance. You got your chance. Yes.
I think that private jobs are more good than government jobs because in private job, if we get a high salary after joining it, but in government sector we need more experience and they take more years for getting a high salary job.
Exactly. That's yes.
Also provide the high salary just like IPS officer, income tax officer, and many allowances provide.
Not starting. And it
Not
takes a
now.
lot of years for getting a high salary job.
Yes. Now, coming to you.
In private sectors we got promotion within few months, but in government we have to do at least 5 to 10 years. After that we got a higher post and no one can judge us there what are we doing, like we are doing perfect work or not. But in private they judge us and they increase our salary and our post by our knowledge.
That's the point. Yes.
and people are honest for their works in private sector. They do they work honestly. Like if you go in private banks, so they work your very honesty. But in you go government, so they are
In government bank, no one listens.
no, and they work. They do your work postponed.
Okay. So she believes that we find better services in private sector. Private employees are very much honest. Is it right that private employees are very much honest and they work with honesty, and the government employees don't work with honesty? Is it right?
No, is it
Nation
not
wants
right?
to know. Desh janna chahta hai. Yes. What do you think?
Many government employers are doing very honestly, but if you talk about government employers, so they don't honestly. They only time pass.
The private employees are government employees.
Government जो होते हैं ना, वो honestly work करते हैं.
They honestly work करते हैं. Okay, now she thinks that the government employees are honest.
But if you talk about governments, so that private, so that we get many facilities in the private, and we get the higher money from that our private. And if you talk about, if you will do good job, so there will be your post will be a grow. You will be go any higher post
In the private sector. Wow, that's great. Yes.
Sir, I think that government jobs are better than private jobs because you know in the private jobs there is a lot of workload.
Yes.
They are forcing you to do a lot of work overtime. Some people are doing overtime because they got a lot of force on them. And as she said that you will get the higher salary. It depends on your work, how you are working. It will depend.
If you work much, you will be paid much.
But in government, it is not like it is not that
Yeah.
easy.
Now,
Just
speak in
because-
mic.
it is not easy for government because they have to work at least 5 to 10 years. After that anyone can see that they don't see your knowledge. They see like if you work 5 to 10 years, after that they increase your post and your salary, not even like by your knowledge. But in private they judge you by their knowledge and they increase your post by your knowledge, not by your experience.
Exactly, valid point she has. Yes. Let's know what other are saying. Yes.
But in government exam, after retirement, provide a half salary. So how can say private jobs are better?
Yes, that's the point. Yeah, from this side, what do you think?
Working from many years in the private job, so it is very beneficial to us that if we can get promotion easily and our salary can go up to higher. If I talk about Bhandari school, so that they are providing many facilities like iPad, they are providing, and each class a protector to study by their own screen for every class.
So you think that the private services are good?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Mr. Golani, what do you think?
Today we are seeing in government schools, the government teachers conditions are very poor. They are not provided basic facilities. But in private sector, if we are seeing private schools, they are providing high salary to their teachers.
Is it right that in the private schools they are providing higher salary to their teachers? Yes. What do you think? From this side, yeah, try to speak. Yeah.
No, sir, I don't agree this point. They are provide a better salary.
Government employees. No, in the government job, employees are paid better salary.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Chali, that's good. Now, let's know what other are saying. Yes, Naina.
Sir, according to me, like having a government job means you are having a much salary. Means even if you are not working, then also you are getting your salary. So
Is it right that in the government job, even if we don't work, we still paid? This is right. And I think this is a harsh reality of government job. And this is a good point for the government job. That don't work when still you will be paid. Is it right?
Yes, but this is the main disadvantages of having government job because people will not work.
Lolo, please speak in mic.
I want to answer you. You said right, but this is the main disadvantages of having government job because people will not work and there is flexible time in government job. People are coming there.
And that is why I think, and that is why there is a cutthroat competition for having government job. You know what? We find that there are 5,000 jobs, okay, and the students and the candidates we find in lakhs. Okay, 2 lakh candidates for 5,000 jobs. You know what? So this is the harsh reality that people are having a lot of competition, cutthroat competition for government job because in the government job there are facilities. Even if you are not working, still you will be paid. This is the thing. But on the other hand, in the private job, if you are working, then you will be paid. So what is the right rule actually? सच्ची चीज और अच्छी चीज क्या है? काम करने पे पैसा मिले, काम नहीं करे फिर भी पैसा मिले. काम करने का पैसा मिलना चाहिए.
But what about the cost cutting? A company, any time you will fire from the company. There is no security in private
That's
jobs.
the point. That's the valid point that she has.
A lot of company cost cutting, so they terminate their employees. Even
Yes.
don't think for them. Like how to get money in their future. No, government think about that. They get pension from their employees.
Government cares for their employees, but in the private company, they don't care for their employees. Is it right? Is it right that private companies do not care for their employees?
But if you are doing government job, so you will not get fulfill your dream because in government sector they will give us certain amount of income.
Yes, certain amount of income you will be paid, and second things. You will be promoted in any rural areas. That's the drawbacks. Yeah, any strong point? Disha, in favor of government, in favor of private job? Yes. Yeah, have it.
I think I saw government hospital. There are doctors are having having a government job and they are do private.
They are also running private clinics.
They are open private clinic and they are also sitting our private clinic and their patient are come here. Their patient are go there and their urgent work in doctor. The doctor are not available there. What you say there? And government private hospital also got doctor available there.
Okay. चलिए, that's the point. That's the good point. कुछ और नया बोलना चाहते हैं? Government job holders, is there any new points that you have? Yes.
According to me, government sector is better than private sector because example of IAS and IPS officers get good exams in JEE. We want to crack a JEE exam and NEET exam, so we want to get a job with MBBS doctor and engineer.
Wow, that's great. Now listen. Okay. Chaliye. Good discussion we have done, everyone. Now the time gets over. A good clapping for all.